I'm Fletcher Brown with another artist video blog at KIX96country.com. Our guest today, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, by way of my home state of Michigan, please welcome Alan Turner to Kix Country. Alan.
Great to be here, Fletch. Appreciate it.
Glad to have you. All right, so the album is Renegade Road.
Renegade Road, yeah.
So is that the road that took you from southeastern Michigan to Nashville?
That is the road that my mama warned me not to go down, this Renegade Road. She told me not to go down that road, and so that's kind of the theme of the album is, you know, there's that road that you shouldn't take. But our single is Tennessee Twister, which is the second song on the album, and it's all about, you know, a girl that blows into your life, makes a mess of your life, and blows out of your life like a storm, leaving a trail of dust.
Absolutely. We'll see. I mean, every great story starts with a girl that does something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right? So Tennessee Twister is a single. We'll talk about that here in just a second. Most people probably who have never been in the Midwest don't really know that. I mean, like when I grew up in Ann Arbor, not too far from Detroit, there's a lot of rural country in Michigan.
A whole lot of it. Yeah.
In fact, one of my best friends as a child, you know, had several acres on a farm, and we rode around there on ATVs and all kinds of fun. That's back in the 80s.
Yep.
So I know exactly where you grew up, but let's talk a little bit about where you grew up and what your experiences were and how you started in country music.
Yeah, well, I grew up in a small town of St. Clair, Michigan, outside of the town. We grew up on 20 acres, raised cattle, raised horses, and, you know, had that farm living life. And we'd actually moved out there. My mom was born in British Columbia, Dawson Creek, British Columbia, the beginning of the Alaska Highway up there.
Oh, wow, okay.
Way up there, and she was a farm girl. Met my dad, and she moved to Windsor, met my dad in Windsor, Canada, which Windsor is right next to Detroit. They moved to Detroit, had a family, and then my dad got terminally ill when I was just about turning 10 years old, and so he moved a family out to the farm because that's what my mom always wanted to have, was a farm and raise cows and all that stuff. And so it was a good life. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't take it any other way, you know. But my father passed away just before my 10th birthday. And I got into country music because my father was a singer. And he was a truck driver, but he was also a singer. That was his thing. And my mom was my Sunday school teacher, and she taught me how to play the piano. So I learned how to play the piano, and my dad used to bounce me on his knee and sing to me, and you know, so I got great memories of my father. And so the last gift I got from him, because he died just like days before my 10th birthday, and he left me a vinyl record from a guy by the name of Kenny Rogers, and I fell in love with that album. It's The Gambler, and I just fell in love with country music, and, you know, here I am today.
Well, when did you make the decision to move to Nashville? When did you say, I'm going to take this talent that I have and this legacy of my dad's and take it to Nashville and make that my job? When did you decide that?
Well, I'm still based out of Michigan, but, you know, we're in Nashville all the time because you kind of got to be in Nashville if you want to be a part of this thing going on, right? So it's back and forth, and I got family still, and my mom's still alive, and I'm not making any permanent moves until and she's not well. Last night, as a matter of fact, got a call from my wife that they were taking her to the hospital. Something was wrong, and so I was, you know, on my knees praying. But this morning I got up and she was fine. Everything was normal again. But
good.
So until my mom's gone, we're not going to permanently move down here. So.
But I'm sure mom's up there, you know, just cheering you on. It's like, go ahead.
Yeah. My mom's so proud of me. She really is.
All right. Well, let's talk about your music. Do you write your own stuff, or?
Yeah. So. Everything on that album was written by me and a guy by the name of Greg Stryker. Greg Stryker wrote some stuff for Eddie Money, and I can't remember the name of the guy from Leonard Skinner, who
one of the Van Zants, maybe?
No, it wasn't one of the Van Zants. Can't remember his name, but anyway, it might not even be Jimmy. My mind's going blank here, but he was part of Blackfoot.
I know exactly who you're talking about, and I can't think of his name.
He's the gray-haired, long-haired guy. And my mind's going blank. We did a show with Leonard Skinner in Florida a couple years ago, and I, you know, got his number so Greg could get back in touch with him and stuff. But so Greg and I wrote all the music on the album, and we've had some obviously contributions from my guitar player Jim Cates there and other members of the band.
All right, so you've got 12, 13 songs on the CD. Tennessee Twister is the first single off the.
It's the first single off the album. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now the girl in the song, is she a real person?
No, she's not a real person. We got a great music video that you can check out. at our, AlanTurnerMusic.com, my website. You can go there and check out the music video. We're getting ready to start shipping that to all the music outlet, video outlets, and all that stuff too. But there's a girl in there that she certainly is a Tennessee Twister.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. So if folks want to find you on the internet, where do they look?
Go to AlanTurnerMusic.com. That's AlanTurner music.com. That's where you'll find links there to Twitter, to Facebook, to Instagram, all those things. You can get links there. I think that's the easiest way to find me. So I'm on Facebook too, and all that good stuff.
All right. Well, Renegade Road is the album. Tennessee Twister is the single. If you want to hear it, make sure you call us at KIX96. We'll be happy to play it for you. Look for a live performance from Alan elsewhere here on our YouTube channel. Alan, thanks for coming down.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
I'll be praying for your mom, all right?
Thank you. That I appreciate.
All right. Next time you're in the Shoals, you come by, or next time you're near the Shoals, come by here. We're going to go check out these movie studios, or the music studios right here. We had this conversation off camera earlier about connections with his band and some famous folks who've recorded here in the Shoals area. That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day.
Yeah.
But look for a live performance from Alan. Renegade Road and Tennessee Twister is a single. Call us, we'll play it for you. We'll see you next time on another artist video blog at KIX96country.com.
Thank you.